Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining us again. My name's Tommy Daenguthai from Mixiat Studio. We're here communicating and discussing about the book Explorational Journey. We're on episode 8, which is the continuing part 2 of I Real, I Was Enough chapter within my book. So for those who been living with a hidden disability, this journey takes on added complexity. When your challenges are invisible to the outside world, it is easy to feel struggles. Your intuitions, the ideas that become from, you can't see your pain. It must be not valid. You question whether you've done enough to earn the compassion or accommodation you need. But the truth is, our worth is not defined by others' perspectives or the lack of them. I had spent so much time in my life comparing myself to others, measuring my values against the impossible standards. I felt into the trap of thinking if only I were more like them, then I would be enough. But then comparison, I was a thief of joy, self-imposed barriers that kept me from seeing the beauty of my individuality. I realized real measure of worth is not external, it comes from within. It's the most quiet confidence that comes from acceptance with yourself, flaws and all. It's reality doesn't change how I view myself. It's a transformation, how I approach life. I stopped trying to force myself into a box that didn't fit. I stopped apologizing for my differences and began to see my uniqueness as a strength in disguise. Living with a hidden disability taught me compassion, not just for others, but also for myself. It reminds me that every person carries unseen struggles, and that those struggles are often the things that shape our greatest strengths. When you live with the invisible condition, the world can sometimes feel isolating. You face challenges that others don't notice or understand. It is that invisibility that makes you feel like your experiences don't matter. But I've learned that those hidden battles are not weaknesses. They are tests of courage and resilience. They teach us to navigate the world that isn't always built for us, and in doing so, they make us stronger. Realizing that I was enough wasn't the end of my journey, it was the beginning of a deeper exploration. I began to see that self acceptance is not a destination but a practice. The choosing every day to embrace who you are, even when the world tells you something else. It's about the rejecting the idea that your worth is tied to productivity and perfection, and instead of celebrating the messy, beautiful truth of your bless me of existence. Oh, bless me. Sorry about that. So Yeah, and with anyone that's out there with hidden disabilities, if it's physical, visible, non-visible, non-physical, uh, it is definitely a struggle when the world sometimes doesn't cater for our vulnerabilities and our weaknesses when we're having um, some not so great days. So, yeah, I just wanted to say again that you all realize that you all are enough and were enough in the past. So, please stay tuned for the next episode, episode 9, where we will continue on with the current chapter of I Realize I Was Enough. So don't forget to click subscribe and like at the bottom. And I hope to see you for your next episode. Bye.